It's your boy Girl here, back with another video, and today, alright, first video, guys, man. Today we're going to be showcasing 9-star LF Kid Buu, man. So it's been a full year since I pulled this man, bro. Finally pulled him, put some Z power into him, got some copies from him, and now we get to show him. So yeah. The last region unit I needed. One thing about this Kid Buu is he can get his Vanish back really fast. You know, with his green card, get card draw speed, he can heal. Blue card has a 15 to 45% way of doing damage, deflect the buffs. Main ability, he can take away enemies attribute upgrade, seal blast cards. He can get his ult card and everything, which is really nice. Z ability is really dope. And this guy, you know, one of his things that he wants to be known for is is to not get hit. He wants to be kind of like a slime, like kind of like someone that you just can't hit because his defense is not really the best. Once he gets hit, you're going to see him taking a lot of damage, especially in this meta where there's a lot of heavy hitters like Ultra Gogeta and stuff like that. His defense ain't the best, but his offense and his evasiveness is really annoying. So we're gonna be rocking on this region team right here, double HP, just to make him have a lot more HP for himself, so he can take more damage. And these are the equips I'm rocking for him and stuff. And yeah, finally rocking on region team. Let's hop into some PvP matches. So the first match, facing up against Godkey. So this guy brought Vados, and I was not expecting him to bring Vados. You know, I'm rocking Kid Buu, right? So I did a yellow blue team because I honestly thought he was gonna bring a purple red. That's the team I thought he was bringing. I totally didn't even look at Gogeta Blue and Vados and stuff. So starting off the match pretty bad, bro. He PV'd me right there. So taking all this damage from Piccolo kind of sucks because I know that he's starting off right. So that means he already has an early advantage of getting his Dragon Ball and stuff. So right here, I do win this class, and it's gonna be a little tricky to show off Buu right here because, you know, whenever I try to show off Buu, he's just gonna bring in Vados, right? Like, so my goal is to Rise and Rush Vados just so Kid Buu can be free and I can show off the stuff that he's known to do. So right here, I go with the blast, right? I'm just trying to get something going, right? I'm just trying to get my another what's name going, you know, like another combo going, so I can get my Rise and Rush and everything. So he goes there. Vados, you know, Vados is pretty annoying, right? You know, just farming for PVs right there. So I popped my main ability with DKP because I just had a feeling that this guy had his rush around here. Like if he'd have popped another another combo, he would have rushed me. So I had to pop DKP's main ability. I usually don't like to pop his main ability right there. I like to you know, use my Rise Rush then pop it. I feel like you get the most value there. But right there, I go to Kid Buu just to show off the damage, and he goes to Gogeta Blue, so I'm just showing off the damage with Kid Buu and everything. I think it's pretty decent, and I just Rise Rushed immediately because I was just like, you know, if he's gonna go to Vados, I believe that Vados defense is just absolutely terrible. So I'm just like, look, I feel like with the help of DKP and Yellow Piccolo, Vados is gonna die. So we didn't get guessed there, and then look at Vados like defense. Like that's why you don't bring her, bro. Like type disadvantage and she still dies. So we was able to take out the person that's going to you know, annoy Kid Buu the most, right? A tight disadvantage color, right? So go to Piccolo right there, and we're just gonna, you know, play aggressive. We're just gonna play. We gotta play a little bit more passive with Kid Buu. Kid Buu, you can't really play aggressive with him. You kind of want to play a little bit more passive, a lot more stally in a sense. And you really want him to stay in the battlefield for long, because when she does do that, he gets you know, he gives the enemy debuffs every every 4 time counts. He gets key and stuff, so he can prolong his combo, all that stuff right there. So my fault right there. Let me do something real quick. So we do lose DKP, but I honestly don't mind losing DKP because we already popped his main ability with him. But the only thing that's going to be annoying is going to be Jiren's endurance. That's pretty much going to be the only annoying thing about it. But we have Piccolo, that's a blue card that can nullify endurance, and then we also have Kid Buu's card that can nullify. His ult card can nullify endurance as well. So right here with Kid Buu, when you use his Vanish with Kid Buu, you want to sidestep with his blast cards. You don't want to charge step, because part of his thing is when he Vanish, he gets increased Vanish gauge. So you always want to you know, Vanish and like sidestep with Kid Buu, regardless of strike cards and regardless of blast cards, because you want to get his Vanish back as quickly as possible. So the only time you do that is when you use his Vanish and you get in a combo with him, so you can get his Vanish back a lot quicker. So you guys gonna see there, whenever I use the Vanish with Kid Buu and I have a combo and I go with a combo next, you're gonna see me sidestep with the blast cards because I'm gonna slowly start building up his Vanish gauge again. So right here he goes with Jiren. Jiren's not gonna do nothing to LF Piccolo. LF Piccolo is a tank god. Like I'm not scared of Jiren at all. The only thing I'm scared of right now is if he pops another Rise of Rush and kills Piccolo. That's the only thing I'm scared of right now. So I'll go here with the blast. He pops the blue card, not gonna really do that much. So I pop the green card just to heal up and get card draw speed with Kid Buu. And then I dodge there. He taps me out right there. But I'm building up my Vanish gauge. You see how quick my Vanish gauge is building, right? So I'm just chilling there, right? Go here. He taps me out again. And then I believe I popped the old card right there. And then he pops the green card thinking that I was gonna go with a strike, which, you know, it was a decent prediction play, but it just didn't work, right? So we do kill Gogeta blue. Perfect right there. So I go with a strike card, mid-range strike, just to catch him off guard. And right here I just want to show off the damage of Kid Buu. The longer you stay in him, the more debuffs that the enemy gets, right? He gets 20% more damage received for the enemy. So I just popped the rush there just to pop his endurance. And even if we don't kill him, like we don't like get gets, and we do get gets, we'll get him down to 1 and we can just tap him out and get his first life. So Jiren does get more buffs since we did pop a second rush. So that's one thing to also point out right there. So I dodged there, I popped the blue card, and then I'm just trying to get his Vanish out. So I popped the blue card right there, and then he's doing damage to Piccolo, but he's not going to kill Piccolo in this combo. So I'm just like, he's just going to have to Rise Rush this Piccolo in order to win, because he's not going to kill Piccolo right here. As long as I play this terrible, right here I go to blast. He goes to the blue card again, but Piccolo's tanking it. He tanked 2 blue cards from him from double Rise of Rush Jiren. And then Piccolo does do extra damage to blast armor units, so with his blast card, so we were able to win. So Kid Buu did his thing, but I feel like the matches, the other 3 matches, is really going to show how scary he is, what he does with last stands and stuff. But I think right there he does pretty good. But the problem with him is his defense sucks. That's the only thing that's you know, you got to play really passive with him and stuff. But whenever you see him get damage, you guys are going to notice like his defense is not good at all. So facing Fusion's arguably one of the best teams in the game right now, with the top 3 units in the game, right? So we're gonna face against some really good teams, right? So we go against Gogeta. I go with the blast card. He goes with the Vanish right there. So then I just switch to Piccolo, just wait for him to vanish. So I'm just, you know, doing my combo, and he goes in with Gogeta 4. So I actually want him to use his cover change with Gogeta 4 as much as possible. So towards the late, like end of the game, he doesn't have these Vanish, right? So we got his 80% cut. I'm getting hit with Piccolo. I PV'd him right there. So all I'm doing right now is staying with Piccolo. There's no point in bringing Kid Buu because he has a green unit, right? So I'm chilling here, and I pop the main ability with Piccolo, and I see that I have my blue card there. So I go to Goku Black just to pop it, just to see if I can catch anything. He switches there, which was a smart play, because if you had attacked, I would have Rise and Rush. So Goku Vegeta's pretty annoying. He's just trying to farm the PV, so I just go up and tap, because if I sidestep, he most likely has a blue card. I pop the green card, get Vanish out from Gogeta 4. So I do have Ultra Gogeta right here. So right here, I can't really, I'm trying to get him to use his Vanish, but he's a good player. He's a smart player. He knows that not to use his Vanish because I'm going to Rise Rush him, and he has the other 2 on his team timer counts is super low. So he goes there, I vanish, and I Rise and Rush immediately because he already vanished with Ultra Gogeta, so he can't vanish out of this. So I caught him. I actually caught him lacking with Ultra Gogeta, Rise Rush him with Kid Buu, and we kill Ultra Gogeta. So that was actually a really good play right there by me, and now we can just deal with Goku Vegeta and Gogeta 4, which, you know, Goku Vegeta's still pretty annoying, right? I'm not gonna lie, he's still pretty annoying. So go to Goku Black Zamasu, pop the main just to see if he does sidestep, I can destroy Dragon Ball and prolong his Rising Rush. So I believe he attacks immediately. He knows that I have a blue card. I don't know why he did that, but destroy Dragon Ball there. So I know he doesn't have a Rising Rush right now. So just playing it, you know, I gotta play a little passive, right? So he sidesteps, then I go to Kid Buu, and then, you know, Kid Buu, you kind of want to just, you know, like I say, you kind of want to stall with Kid Buu, because the longer you stay with him, the more debuffs you give to the enemy, and he also gets keys. So I popped the blue card there, and then, you know, I'm trying to farm for the PV. That's what you kind of want to do with Kid Buu, is farm for PV. So he backs up there, and I just want to show off the damage that he does against a green unit. You know, it's pretty cool, but there's nothing crazy. You guys see there, like, it's just a decent, it's just solid defense against, especially against the Gogeta 4. But it's nothing like impressive, right? So I popped the green card with him just to get card draw speed. I dodged there. Then I switch out to Goku Black Zamasu because he has Vegeta. So he switched to Goku Vegeta. Then I go to Piccolo. And then I pop the blast card right here. And then I just pop my main ability so I can get my blue card. So Gogeta 4 does not come in and do his special cover change because I don't know if he didn't do his second one or not. So I just popped the blue card immediately to kill off Goku Vegeta. And we do kill him off. So now we have to deal with Gogeta 4, which I'm not worried. He already popped his main ability, I believe, and then that's basically game. So Kid Buu did pretty decent there, but I feel like the next two matches is going to show what he can really do. I feel like these matches are getting progressively better. He did his thing, but you know, his evasiveness and stuff is definitely doing the job for sure. But this match is actually I believe this match is actually when he actually comes. I actually got to rely on Kid Buu to clutch out the match. So you guys are gonna see it here. So facing off against another fusion team, but this time he rocks Gogeta Blue instead of Goku Vegeta. So right here, taking the damage. You guys see that damage that Gogeta 4 did on Kid Buu. That was a ton of damage. I know that's type disadvantage, but yo, that was a lot of strike damage right there, bro. So I had to switch him out immediately. He goes here with the blue, so I tap him out. I have to go with the blast, but now 165 timer count, I can switch to Piccolo and get his Vans back and his upgraded stats. Tap him out there just to get his 80% cut. So now he just kind of stall, right? So I just go here. We're on a full range strike, because I was actually surprised he did that. So I gotta stay with Piccolo, because if I go to Kid Buu, there's no point. You know, Gogeta 4 is gonna eat all the damage from Kid Buu. So I just stay with Piccolo, right? Because Piccolo is type neutral for all these units here. So go to Goku Black Zamasu, pop the blue card. I have my rush in hand and I destroy his Dragon Ball. So that's a good sign for me. So right here, I go to Kid Buu, pop the main, heal up, get card draw speed, and right now I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to PV him. That's all I'm trying to do with Kid Buu. You kind of want to play passive with him because you can't. His defense isn't the best. So he taps me here. I tap him back, and I'm just trying to see if he plays aggressive. Go with the blast card right there, and then I just try. Like I said, I'm trying to get a combo with him, but he's playing really passive, and he's just making a smart play. He's not really trying to take any risk, right? So he goes to Gogeta 4. Can't do much, so I go to blast, and I do land a combo on him, and I land another blast card, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just pop the rush, because if I do get Gogeta 4 out of there, I could showcase Kid Buu more, and I know that he's not going to throw an ultra. Okay, so then now my fault for that. My fault. So yeah, we do kill Gogeta 4 right there. Someone interrupted my recording set. So we do kill Gogeta 4, right? So now it's a 3v2 situation, and we do face against Ultra Gogeta. So right there, I pop my main so I can destroy his strike cards, and he does let me tackle. So then right now I'm just trying to buy enough time for the 5 timer counts to go, so I can, you know, survive with Kid Buu. He doesn't rise and rush him. So I gotta go to Goku Black Zamasu because, like I said, I need to showcase Kid Buu. This is a showcase for Kid Buu, right? So he rise and rush Goku Black Zamasu, which actually hurts because he's, you know, the main person that counters Ultra Gogeta for me, right? But I can't let Piccolo die because I know Piccolo can come back and do some crazy plays towards the end, and Kid Buu as well. So here, the match actually gets a little bit more tricky, right? So he pops his ult card, I pop the main ability with Piccolo, and I go with the blast card because I know he does not have his ult card, but I thought he had his green card, so that's why I didn't want to tap him or tackle him. So I go with the blast card, and he does get the combo on me. So he does go here. And right now, I can't really do much. I gotta go and pop my green cards with Piccolo, and I tackle there, and he gets me right on time. So the only thing about Gogeta is that the way this guy's using them is he's just making sure he pops the blue card every time he finishes a combo, and he just destroys my cards. So I can't, it's really hard for me to get a combo going because he destroys all my cards, and this guy's trying to prioritize his blast armor, so I can't really get much. So I dodge him there, right, going with Piccolo. Then I switched to Kid Buu just to get Piccolo to heal up a little bit towards the end, towards the standby. So I have a blue card in my hand just to see if he does something. He goes with the tap, so he makes me waste my my blue card. So I tap him out there, and then I tap him once again so I could bring Piccolo back, and I go with the strike card. So we do clash in the middle right here, right? So right here, this clash is big, right? And I lose by 1. So that means this guy basically has a free combo on Piccolo. I believe he already has a blue card in his hands already from the last combo that he did. So Piccolo's taking a ton of damage. He pops the blue card with Piccolo. And now I'm losing. It's a 2v1. Kid Buu versus basically a full health Ultra Gogeta and a full health Gogeta Blue. Gogeta Blue does extra damage to powerful opponent, which he is. So he goes there. He taps right there. So then I have a combo Kid Buu. Now look what I'm doing. I'm sidestepping with Kid Buu because he gets his Vanish back quicker every time he evades the enemies. That's why I'm sidestepping. I'm not charge stepping with the blast cards because you get your Vanish faster with him. So right there, I have my Vanish back with him, right? So I got Gogeta Blue all the way from full health to basically like half HP, like basically low HP, right? So he goes to Ultra Gogeta right there, and you know, with the health HP down given to Kid Buu, Kid Buu can take some damage, right? So he goes with a full range blast, and I go to full range Rise and Rush. And right here, I'm like, all right, if he does not, I know he's going to pick Strike because he's going to want me to do as much damage as possible. So I went with the Blast card, and I was able to kill Ultra Gogeta. So now it's basically a 2v1. I tackle there, and I'm trying to farm for a PV, which I get the PV there, and I go with the Blast card, and Kid Buu takes on a 2v1. This is what makes Kid Buu scary. This guy can make plays just like Piccolo towards the end, bro. So you gotta farm PVs with him, and whenever you do Vanish and get a combo going, you gotta sidestep so you can build up his Vanish gauge, right? Because you don't want to charge step because you're not gonna get his Vanish gauge. So last match, facing up against LoE. I think this is a pretty long match. So I go to Piccolo right here. He goes to Frieza. So with Piccolo and Goku Black Zamasu, they both can destroy cards. Destroy keys. So what I'm trying to do now is just destroy his keys so he doesn't have that long combo. Especially with 2 units that has card draw speed. I don't want him to be chaining 8 card combos again and get rust fast. So I tackle there, and I'm just going with Zamasu because there's no point in going to Kid Buu because he has a green unit, right? So I go right here, go and pop these green cards with Piccolo. I dodge there. Then I pop this last green one. Then I pop my main ability because I get my Vanish back. And I see him attacking. So I dodge there. And I attack immediately, which he was waiting for, which was a good play. Good read by him. So he goes to Frieza right there. I got to take the dance with Piccolo. And he pops another blue card. So I go to Kid Buu, tap him right there. See if I can catch him slipping. I Vanish him. And right here, you got to sidestep because when he Vanish, he gets a 50% increase to his Vanish gauge. So that's why you see how quickly his Vanish gauge is building. And I have a green card right there, and I get my Vanish back. I get card draw speed, and you just want to stay in the field with Kid Buu because the longer he stays in the field, the more debuffs he gives and the more key he gets as well every 4 timer counts. So that's how you kind of want to play with Kid Buu. Look, go here, then I switch him out. I feel like I did my time with him. Pop the green card with Zamasu, destroy his Vanish, and I did not expect him to stay in with the Pod Frieza. I thought he was going to switch to the yellow Frieza, so he actually caught me by surprise with that mid-range strike. Really good play by this guy. But here, I PV him, and I go to Piccolo because I feel like Piccolo's just going to do more damage right now, right? Right now, I need to take this Frieza as low as possible, and I feel like that's just the right way. So I go to Piccolo. Like I said, Piccolo is in type disadvantage, type advantage, and type neutral. He has no one that counters him. He has no res on his team. So I popped the main ability with Piccolo, popped the blue card, and just popped the blue card there just to make him switch out and get this Frieza as low as possible, this green run right here. So I'm trying to snipe him off to showcase Kid Buu. So I'm waiting for him to do a full range blast, full range rising rush, and then I believe I go with the blast cards. Hopefully that he doesn't guess me, and hopefully he picks strikes. So once I kill this Frieza, I can showcase Kid Buu more and show what he can do, bro. So my thoughts on Kid Buu is Kid Buu, you have to change your play style around him. You know, me, I'm a person that likes to play aggressive and, you know, absorb hits. But even with the amount of help I give Kid Buu, he just can't take damage. So I kind of, like, whenever I use Kid Buu, you guys see how my play style changes, right? I kind of have to farm for more PVs, and I kind of have to play more conservative, right? Just to prioritize the way his play style, because he wants to stay in the battlefield as long as possible, and also he wants to just farm PVs because that's just how his unique is. That's just how he plays, right? So dodge there. I pop the O card just to get rid of his Vanish, right? So he gets me there, and I believe I stay with Kid Buu and a few Riser Rushes. I believe I just go to Goku Black Zamasu because Piccolo can make plays. These Kid Buu and I love Piccolo can make plays together, right? So Kid Buu can do crazy offensive damage, but his defense sucks. And that's one thing I was really mad that since I pulled him a year later, that I didn't really get to use Kid Buu in his prime. You know, these units, Goku Black Zamasu, Goku Vegeta, Ultra Gogeta, Sword of Hope Trunks, LF Full Power Frieza, Gogeta 4 with the plat, like they just do so much damage, and he can't tank, bro. He just can't tank. So if he was to get a plat, give him high defense for his base, like base blast attack and defense. Give him some, you know, a little bit of some blast damage. I mean, damage inflicted buffs would be nice, but he's not a unit that needs one right now. But if he does get a plat, really focus more on his defensive side than his offense, because his offense is absolutely ridiculous. He just needs more health, more defense, just to make him a little bit more tanky. So I'll go to Kid Buu there because I want to show it. I just want to show him off a little bit. And I pop this just to heal up, get some card draw speed. And right now I'm just trying to farm for PVs, right? Like, I hate farming for PVs, but that's just how you rock. That's how you play with Kid Buu. So I pop the blue card back at him. He attacks immediately. I vanish, and I'm trying to get my key back in time, but I couldn't get my key, so we do clash in the middle. I think I lose this right here. Yeah, so I do lose this. You know, he still has Frieza there. I'm just scared of him going to LF Full Power Frieza and Rise and Rush to me. So he goes there, and then I go to Piccolo. And he still has his main ability, I believe. So I go there and I sidestep, so he catches me with his frame trap, but he didn't pop the O card right there, which was interesting. So he actually waited for me to sidestep twice, which was good patience by him. And he gets this free combo on me, so I believe he's trying to get his last Dragon Ball. So he pops the O card out of nowhere, which was weird. I don't know why he did that. I guess he thought that I was going to play aggressive right there, which was, you know, a decent prediction, but it just didn't work out for him. So I go to Kid Buu, and I just killed the LF Full Power. The LF Purple Frieza. So now it's a 2v1. I dodge there. He goes with mid-range strike. And like I said, once you vanish with Kid Buu, sidestep. Sidestep, never charge step. Sidestep with your blast. Sidestep with your strikes. And that's basically the game, and I finish it up right there. So Kid Buu at 9 stars, you know, you got to play with him right so he can be really scary, but his defense sucks. But really fun video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, bro. It was really fun rocking a 9-star Kid Buu. Helps my Regen team a ton. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll grow up, man. And I'm out. Peace.